Hey Rockstar, Sapphire here. Can't believe it's May and summer is coming where I am. But just the other day I was on a video call with my sisters-in-law and guess what? They were still bottled up with coats and scarves. I was shocked. I just feel like it's nearly May and it's still very cold out there. Anyway, today I want to talk about something a little different. Dating Chinese girls. Now, I grew up in Shenzhen, Guangdong, and let me tell you, China has changed so much. 20 years ago, Shenzhen wasn't like it is now. No guards or CCTV cameras everywhere. Back then, there was a lot of stealing, even robberies. So often we could see the girls wearing the bags, and you would just see people public robbing the girls back, and the girls were screaming and nobody really tried to reach out for help. But more often it was so common. My house got broken multiple times because the thieves knew that only kids were home. They would wait until we were at school, then we came back home. Like the house was so messy, and this was just very easy targets. And the streets wild. I once saw a group of people fighting with long knives, and when I was maybe 6 or 7, like real bloody fights, and I saw people just taking out the long knives and stabbing that person on the a playground where people played basketballs. So I still remember that guy was laying on the ground, bleeding, moaning in pain. It was scary, but hey, this is not what we're here to talk about today. So let's get into it. Dating Chinese girls as a foreigner. First thing you gotta know, if you have got a foreign face in China, you're gonna get a lot of attention. And I don't just mean from girls. Guys will stare at you too. And some might even sneak a picture. Yeah, it happens. Now, most Chinese girls come from pretty traditional families. Growing up, no one really taught us about, bodies or sex education. Instead, teacher and parents will constantly say that study hard and succeed later. For a lot of us, education was the only way out. If your family was poor, going to college was like winning the lottery. I have seen so many older siblings drop out from high school just to work and send money back home. That actually happened in my family. My brother worked in a factory, made barely anything, but still sent what he could to support me and my sister. For the good students, dating wasn't even on their radars. Too busy competing for good grades, and even the rich kids, they are under pressure too. In China, book smarts are everything. Money talks. Nerd? They're the rock stars here. Social skills? Not as important as the grades as fat paycheck. Well, this is the part that we talk about. Most Chinese girls grew up with zero sex education, just study hard pressure. But what actually happens, what teens do start dating? Well, first one, awkward, puberty, and zero game. In Chinese school, you will notice something funny. Boys and girls are barely interact once puberty hits. Boys get super awkward around girls. My students, they will literally only grow up with the other boys, like girls have cooties or some things. And here's the culture kicker. Nobody teaches boys how to treat girls, and there's no gentleman culture. Like in the West, no one will actually hold the door or be chivalrous. Many guys grow up with zero flirting skills. They're just expected to focus on grades. The later that they don't really have the social skills or doesn't even know how to talk to a girl. When do Chinese teens actually date? High school? Rare. If it happens, that's gonna be a big gossip. Usually just innocent stuff like holding hands. Holding hands was considered already pretty big thing. And kisses, college? Yeah, way more common. That's when many have their first real relationship, and even that, lots of guys are still kind of clueless. Funny story, I have a college guy who liked a girl for 2 years, but only talked to her through WeChat, never in person. This is how awkward it gets there. Once they start dating, Chinese guys, most Chinese guys, hate wearing condom. I have heard so many say that it doesn't feel that good. But usually the girls are, taking the birth control pill, and lots of young women take pills secretly, afraid their parents will find out. And night pregnant tests are way too common. So girls often send this to boyfriends like a test. Will he step up or ghost? And if she's pregnant, abortion rates are high in China. We are not religious, but so it's technically accepted, but there's a huge stigma. So parents will call her not self-respecting or worse if the parents find out their daughters had gone through abortion. So many girls hide it completely. No family support, just silent shame, not even close friends. So probably after that they had done the procedure, they might tell this story later to their closest one. Is dating in China easy for foreigners? Let's keep it real. Yes, dating in China can be easier for foreigners. Why? Because you are rare, you stand out, you have got the exotic face, and you come from different culture. And let's be honest, some girls are just curious about dating foreigner, or sometimes practicing English, or maybe they wanna use this first step to go to a different country. But where to meet girls and what to expect? Through work and friends. If you meet a girl through your job or mutual friends, she's more likely to be your girlfriend material. These girls are usually serious, educated, and looking for something real. But number two might be the bars and clubs. Now, if you're picking girls at bars, well, let's just say the vibe is different. A lot of them are experienced, they have dated around, and maybe even dated other foreigners before. Not saying they aren't good in bars, but let's be honest, the wild party girls tend to hang out there. It's like playing the lottery. You might find a great one, but you could also end up with drama. Online dating, Bumble or Tantan, if you are swiping on Bumble, just know many of these girls have already dated a bunch of foreign guys. Some are just looking for fun, some were, free English practice, and some are genuinely interested. So if her profile is saying that I love traveling and making foreign friends, seeking for casual sex, well, that's already set. Easy to get a date? Yes. Easy to find a girlfriend? Not always. Some girls see foreign guys as a short-term adventure, not marriage material. So if you're looking for something real, that might be still a hard process for you to find true love. Can you date Chinese girls who doesn't speak English? Let's talk about the first questions I get from foreign guys. Do I need to find a Chinese girl who speaks English? Here's the truth. Most Chinese girls don't speak English at all, not even hello. But guess what? I have seen so many couples make it work anyway, and I have got friends who marry Chinese girls with zero English, and they are happy together. And often I still find it strange how do they communicate, because they're still using translation app a lot. And also I know that there was a girl that she worked as a front desk and she couldn't speak English, and the other foreigner that I knew, his friend like Israel, right? The way that they communicate, that through apps because the way I found out they were dating was like they were were in the infatuation stage, and I didn't know they were couple. But until one night I saw that they were cuddling together. But most of the time I didn't see them talk a lot, maybe on the phone. So here's my question to you: are you willing to date someone that you cannot fully talk to? Or are you patient enough to use translation apps, gestures, or some slow Mandarin? Because if you're waiting for perfect English, you might be waiting for a long time. If you haven't seen my last video talking about what to expect when dating Chinese girls, go watch it next, and we cover all the cultural secrets you need to know. Alright, we're almost done. Thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are why I'm here making the videos. Stay awesome, keep smiling. I will catch you in the next days. See you.
Are you speak Chinese?
Yes. That's what I do speak English.
Come on. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sure. No. You no. 不行。
你们的系统不行。
我来学一下。
有很大。
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
没听懂吗 ？Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately.
哦，行。Oh God， 不行。住酒店你听得懂吧？住酒店。Yes。哦，你要找那个私人。
哦，真保值。
Not particularly, no.
你自己看嘛。
Expensive.
Yes。
No.
哪个嘛？有卖
气我要便宜点。便宜，我啥都行吧。
50 would be nice.
50块钱吧
，50块钱吧，有点不行吧？可能
I mean, 不要花那么多钱。
difficult。I help you。
Thank you.
你的美团给他收头，给他打电话。
这个可不可以？还不来？可以。
Oh, that's quite good. 远不
Good。
远？ Is it far?
有点。
A little.
不是，have 3.6。哎呀，
Oh, okay.
以前说过，现在简直忘记了。
Yeah, that sounds good.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I call， 马上给他打电话。
Oh, fantastic.
对，就是看入住那些，可以吗？这个地方，导航，你去问啥？
What's up?
你去外面给我 shopping 的时候，就说问啥？
What's up?
文商。
Okay.
不要玩一个
What's up?
How old are you?
I am 23.
23。
How old are you?
Turn 8.
Oh, 18.
18 yes.
Where are you from? Where
are you
from?
等一下，你来自哪里？想起来不是问吗？
四川。What do you like to do?
他问你喜欢做什么？哎，你们用韩语系算的。
Go on, look on your phone.
Yes. Do you mind taking photos, my friend?
No, I don't mind.
他应该是不介意。
I don't mind.
Good, very good. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, my
friend.
Friends.
Come back.
You are very
Friendly.
我不学了。
Give it a try.
Friendly.
Friendly.
就是友好的意思。
他看样子要走。
You go.
Yeah,
你想你为想多少
One.
？One. You want go?
Yes, I think so. I'm a bit tired.
我一定一起组织。
哎，可以了。
哦，好吧，你找得到
希望开始找到了，
找到了，那你就周吧。
Okay. Of course.
Of course.
我也要。
Oh, 21.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to their meeting.
On to our next meeting. Oh.
拜拜。
Well.